U.S. Polka by the United States Marine Band.
Hey, welcome to the Spitter Swab Beer Review. I'm Jammer.
That's right, Jammer, and I am Shagdog.
And I have Shagdog, a Weihenstephaner Festbier. It's not the typical Oktoberfest beer, but it is a fest beer. One of the ones I usually despise. There's the cap for all you cap pervs. Nothing on the inside, unlike the other one that was barreled aged and said it.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to pour mine while you're talking about
That's
yours.
right, Jammer. And I'll go ahead and talk about yours. 85 at Beer Advocate is ranked number 66 out of the Fest Beers, Visa Beers, and it is 5.8% ABV. There you go.
Oh, man.
And then mine is Creature Comforts. I think that's out of Georgia, I believe. I think so. I'm not going to look it up. But anyhow, Beer Advocate and a 5.5% ABV and no notes. And it is out of, I think, let me check if it's Atlanta. I think it's Atlanta. Athens, Georgia.
The one thing I will say about this beer, Shagdog, it is brewed under the Reinheitsgebot, the beer purity law. What does that say? 1516.
Yeah, you got it.
So that's a good thing in that sense because they're going to use actual ingredients for beer. No adjuncts, no cheap materials, and so forth. But the head is quickly dissipating. It's just a yellow golden, almost like your typical lager beer. A lot of effervescence going on, bubbles floating to the top.
This one was in a discount area, but it's actually not old. 20 brewed at 8/23/24 and Best Buy 12/23/24. So there you go. It should be good then, right?
Yep. Cheers. While you're doing your thing, I'm going to take a sip of mine.
That's right. You got to have your Creature Comforts. And cheers and salute and Prost. It's a latte.
Shagdog, I'm going to tell you right now, this Weihenstephaner beer, it's amazing that German beer. It just, I don't know if it's the water or just the ingredients itself or the way the skillful brewmasters have done over the years with the brewery, in general. It always tastes fresh, always tastes light and refreshing, full of flavor, It does have that European pale lager type flavor. If it was a European pale lager, I'd be like, yeah, wonderful. But it's a fest beer, and it's supposed to be reminiscent of an Oktoberfest type beer. They want to push it as being, the people like the fest beers. Not so much the people like it, but you guys like it because it's cheaper for you to make it, and you can sell it still for a premium price.
Yeah. And this one gets the smells with a plural S, right? A little bit of grassy herbal, a little bit of sweet, malty, light breadiness, very light.
Yeah.
I'm picking up like a sulfur almost smell, a very light sulfur smell, which could be the water.
It's amazing that you said that about the floral notes and grassy notes and stuff like that. That's what I'm getting with this one right here. A lot of grassy European. You know how the European beers, pale ales and all that stuff, smell with a little skunkiness almost, but it's really the grassiness and so forth.
Well, to me, the skunkiness is the hop starting to spoil. Whether that's green bottles, light.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about this. That's the smell and the flavor.
Yeah, because you always get it with the green bottle beers. If it's not super duper fresh, you're going to get that little bit more skunkiness on those floral.
Well, this is a brown bottle, Shagdog, so
that's true. Is it skunky?
It has the grassy notes of a skunky beer. The ones that the beers that you thought was kind of skunky, but I proved to you that was actually not skunky.
Oh, you didn't prove it to me.
Yeah, it wasn't in a green bottle, but it had the skunkiness. It was a European pale ale, and it was called the grassy notes.
Well, grassy and floral are those particular notes with pilsners and stuff, Euro lager and stuff like that. But it gets more skunky the more spoiled it gets.
Yes, but I'm saying that's what I'm telling you. This is it's very light. It's not
super skunky.
It's just the grassy, floral notes of a Euro lager or European pale ale type stuff that hasn't gone to the skunkiness of a beer that's gone bad.
Girls,
with a green bottle.
Beer's gone bad. We should make a video about that.
Beer's gone bad, starring Shagdog.
Which a bunch of beers.
That's out of date.
That's out of date. This one's in date, though. I thought it was out of date. It was on sale. I was shocked. Yeah, this one is not too bad, but I mean, still, it's not your typical Marzen. A lot of American companies don't make a good Marzen, really.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm not a big fan of fest beers, but if I wanted to drink one, I'd probably lean towards the Weihenstephaner Festbier.
I tell you what, if you find that Creature Festbier, that's a pretty good one too.
It's one of the better ones. Of course, most of their beers are pretty darn good. Pretty darn good.
Most of the Festbiers, even Sierra Nevada's last year, their Festbier was all right. This year, the company they collaborated with, I didn't like it too much, but
yeah. In general, I think that there's no turning back. People are going to they're going to push the Festbiers, but I think people should demand the authentic Oktoberfest Marzen.
I like the beer companies though that name their Marzens Festbiers, but they're Marzens, and they're not changing the name. They're like whatever Festbier, but it's a Marzen, which confuses people actually. But
it's very deceptive labeling whenever they say it's an Oktoberfest beer and it turns out to be a Fest beer, and vice versa.
Right. But there's companies, I guess their Oktoberfest was called Festbiers whenever the hell they came out. 70s. They got bigger in the 90s. But anyhow.
I digress.
But I guess some beer companies, especially German ones, they probably should change the name.
Shagdog, I digress.
Go ahead.
I digress, and I'm going to drink beer.
Yes. I regress.
I'll tell you, it does have the grassy notes, floral notes. It is a very tasty Europale lager or Euro lager. But as far as a Festbier, I would... It doesn't have the breadiness. It doesn't have any of the qualities, in my opinion. It doesn't have those qualities.
Well, the Festbier Jammer. If you want me to read it to you.
Oh, sure. Why not, Shagdog? Show us your knowledge.
Here we go. Oh, it's not my knowledge. It's someone else's.
Let us pick your brain.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Modern day Oktoberfest beer that's served as the official. Okay, I don't care about all that. Now it's all about Fest beer, which is bright and golden beer that's akin to export style, slightly stronger and maltier Hell's Lager. Paul Lanner Brewery is credited with creating the style back in the mid-70s. According to many sources, blah, 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 blah. Drinkers can expect Fest beers to showcase clean but strong malty backbone, light hop profile, and credible drinkability.
Well, it is drinkable, and it does have a malt backbone, and it is easy to drink. So.
And a little hoppiness, like a Euro.
Yeah, a little hoppy in
there, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's got the qualities of what the category is saying, but I just am disappointed because you're trying. Yeah. And granted, there I am. I should be just doing it for what it is, right?
What it is, yeah. And you gotta find other ones to compare it to. Oh, this fest beer is better than this fest beer.
Well, what I'll say about this fest beer right here, I would give it a B plus, maybe even an A minus, and a swallow and a quarter.
Yeah. Next year, I think what you should do is get a bunch of fest beers and drink all of them first before you go to the Mars's, and then so you can compare all the beers.
I probably should because these fest beers, they're not going away. It's just like the IPAs. I go into the store and it's almost everything's an IPA, and it's like, how? I mean, granted, there's different flavor combinations and so forth, and everything, but after a while, I just get tired of the bitterness. I get tired of that piney grapefruit, hoppy flavors, and I just want a smooth, easy to drink beer.
I mean, granted, there's some that I drank and I'm like, wow, this is a pretty good one. I should write it down. Actually, but.
Yeah, and like I said, with some with the Citra hops and stuff like that, I really like, and I would drink more regularly on an ongoing basis.
Right.
But overall, I'm not. I don't want to drink that flavor all the time.
Right.
Maybe that's wrong of me. Maybe I don't know. I like it. I mean, I probably embrace the IPAs more than you do.
Oh, fuck. You know what? I don't know. I gave the wrong score. This might be a fest beer, actually, because look, it says fall on it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at their different beers on Beer Advocate, and it says fall. One of their beers is called fall. Let me check their Marzens and make sure it's not a Marzen. It might be a fest beer, but I thought it was a Marzen.
Well, if it's a fest beer you thought was a Marzen, boy, that's pretty bad. But,
you'll have that sometimes, right?
I think you should get your act together. You're slacking. You're a slacker, McFly. You're slacking.
Well, the can looks different for a Marzen.
No Shagdog in the history of Hill Valley.
Damn.
They ever made themselves of something of substance or.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a fest beer, NA and 6%, and Cheers Oktoberfest, toasty malt character, light hop expression make this golden lager a comfortable companion. So I guess I'm drinking a fest beer, but look how I thought that's a little darker for some of the fest beers. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I guess I should have paid close attention to that fall.
Shagdog, as you said, a Hell's Lager. I would say this is pretty darn close to a Hell's Lager because Hell's Lager is that kind of flavoring. I don't like the fact that you're going to call it a fest beer, but if it's a Hell's Lager, why don't just call it a Hell's Lager? I know why, because you want to.
It's not a Hell's Lager. It's brewed a little different, but yeah. But it's a Hell's Lager with a little bit more breadiness, maybe. Some of them, I don't know. This one, I thought was a Marzen for sure, but it's a fest beer.
Oh. Well, like I said, that's the grade I give it. Swallow and a quarter,
I screwed up, man. I thought this was a Marzen.
Well,
look how small print that is.
The fact that you thought it was a Marzen says that it was a pretty darn good tasting fest beer.
Good fest beer. It's more bready, more malty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for a fest beer.
Yeah. So there you go. Oh, what time is it anyway?
Oh, it's past your bedtime.
Yeah,
almost 12.
Yeah, it's coming on our bedtime here.
I mean, I can stay up all day today.
Oh well,
I'm off tonight.
You're a dick. Dick and asshole.
Did you want to do one more, or are you done?
I could do one more, I guess.
You sure? You don't want to go to bed?
I want to go to bed.
We could always save it for another time if you want.
It's up to you.
It's up to you. You're the one that got to work tonight.
I don't know what I have in the fridge right now. Hold on. Let me go check the fridge.
All right.
Hey, let me go check what's in the fridge.
And I'll finish my beer while you're checking.
Check.
Oh shit! Look at that Shagdog. That's pretty damn good for a 53-year-old man. Holy shit, you're sexy. I know, thanks. My nose is running for some reason. No. It's fucking Stella.
Well, let me do Stella Artois.
Oh no. You gonna do Stella?
European pale lager, right? Or lager, you're a lager?
Something like that. Yeah, you gonna do that one?
I'll do that one because I don't have anything. I have a pumpkin in there, but I don't think you have anything.
I got a pumpkin in the fridge, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I got one pumpkin in the fridge.
You want to do a pumpkin?
Yeah, we can do a pumpkin. Why not? It's Fall Oktoberfest.
All right. Well, then I'll do a pumpkin.
What is it called?
It is Tampa Bay Brewing Company's Pumpkin Ale.
Wait, I thought it had a special name.
I don't know.
Tampa
Gord's
Bay
Gone
Brewing.
Wild.
Gord's Gone Wild. Okay, got it.
Awesome.
All right, we'll see on it. Wait, let me finish.
What was that? You put snot on your hand?
Man, my nose is running. Yeah, I got a little bit
put
there.
snot on your freaking what? And then you're gonna touch everything? Oh my god! You know.
Hey, look at
No
this.
wonder COVID gets spread. You like to spread COVID, don't you? You like to spread it right open and get in there and just kind of bury your face there, right?
Like parquet.
So, what's her first name?
Parquet?
Yeah, what's her first name?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of it. Can't think of anything. Yeah, I think the new girl I'm chat with, Jammer, has
Butter.
she buttered. All right, she buttered her way out of here. I said something about doing a beer review this morning. She was shocked I was doing beer reviews in the morning.
Oh well, it's your night.
I told her, I said, yeah, well, it's like nighttime to me in the morning.
Yeah.
And she hasn't chatted with me since.
It's nighttime for you.
Right. It's not like I'm drinking at 8 o'clock in the morning just because I'm an alcoholic or something.
No.
Yeah. I mean, if I was getting up at 8 o'clock
If
at
you were
night,
getting up at all, she would have been riding it.
right, but I'm talking about drinking. If I was getting up at 8 o'clock at night, which is my morning,
Yeah.
and then drinking when I wake up, then I might be an alcoholic, right?
Yeah, well, I don't want to point fingers.
I've only done that a couple times
Yeah.
for the beer review.
Well, I've gotten up and
Yeah.
hell, yesterday I got up and I had an omelet that I made, wonderful omelet, and I turned around.
Amazing.
Amazing omelet. And I turned around and had a cut water Bloody Mary,
Wow.
spicy Bloody Mary, I might say. 10% ABV.
Wow, that's amazing. You had that before you went to work? Hey, your audio went out. Your audio's out. I don't know what you did. You muted your mic, it looks like. There you go.
And I'm going to do a review on the Cutwater Spicy Bloody Mary one day.
Hey, you do that, and I'll do a regular Bloody Mary. I'm going to look for that. I'm going to see if I'll check some other store to see if I can find it. But I
just go online and put Cutwater Spicy Bloody Mary, and then your zip code, and see what it says.
Cutwater Bloody Spicy Mary 29860. That's my
Spicy Bloody Mary.
I shouldn't give it out online, huh? I'll look for it someday. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you'll find it.
All right, so what's the name of your beer? Tampa Bay Bruins.
Brewing companies.
Gord's Gone Wild.
Yeah.
The girls, but Gord's.
They grabbed a hold of that name, and I'm glad they did because that's.
Jammer, if you ever, the best pumpkin beer I've had so far is, I know you like that one, but if you could come across Gorgeous by Noda Bruins Gorgeous Pumpkin Ale.
Noda?
Noda, yeah, Noda is out of Carolina, North Carolina. That was the best pumpkin I've had, I think.
I think this one, when I had it and everything, was damn good. I'm looking forward to trying it again to see if they
Continue.
kept the consistency and everything, quality and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
let's
All
try
right.
it and see.
All right, I'll give you the link here in a second. And one viewer, you just come back and watch us. Why not?
Yeah, please.
You got
Come
nothing
back,
better to
watch
do.
us, comment, and just whatever.
Comment,
Thanks for watching.
Share.
Jammer.
Shagdog. Good swallow beer. Dude.
Yeah. We'll see you on the next one, guys, gals, and everything in between.
Yeah.
Why are there not more people talking about Falltoberfest? It's the beer bonanza you can't miss. Welcome to the Spit or Swallow Beer Reviews Falltoberfest special. We're here to sip, savor, and sometimes spit all the best brews this season has to offer. From rich ales to Marzens, Festbiers, pumpkin ales, and many more, we've got your taste buds covered. So grab a pint, sit back, and let's toast to good times.